Hey everybody, it's Hannah Studley from the Mind Body Institute, and I just wanted to share a couple of videos with you about insights I got whilst watching Harry Potter movies. Now, I'm not a crazy Harry Potter fan. In fact, I've never read the books, apart from a couple of things where my friends' kids wanted me to read it in an English accent, because when those books came out, I was in America and nobody knew how to pronounce Seamus or Hermione, so I kind of came in handy at those moments. But I do love the movies because, you know, I worked in special effects for so many years, and a lot of my friends worked on those movies and made all those creatures and effects. And one thing, the first thing that jumped out at me that I wanted to share with you is, and like I say, I'm not a huge fan, so I can't remember even which book this is from or which movie. But I remember there's a scene where Harry rescues Ginny I think from a big snake monster thing, and you know, of course, there's a big battle, and I think he's got a sword, and he's like climbing up rocks, and he's, you know, like fighting with the snake, and then finally he sticks the sword through the head, and Ginny comes back to life. You know, the hero saves the day. And as they're kind of embracing and they're seeing that they're safe, Ginny's still scared, and Harry says to her, "It's over. It's just a memory." And I thought, Harry's a philosopher. Harry understands, right? Because it's so true. I don't know about you guys, but I suffered with reliving painful memories over and over and over again. I would remember these terrible things that happened, and not just the violent traumas that I went through in my early 20s, but maybe something hurtful a boyfriend said, or some disappointing comment from a boss or a friend. You know, family members or colleagues can say things sometimes, and just we feel wounded. And then we can often ruminate on that and spend hours, sometimes days, weeks, months. I've known people to keep resentments and grudges like that for decades. And the initial event is over. The initial event has passed. So the only way we can be feeling that now is if we bring that memory via the gift of thought into the present. And then if it's negative or it's a very painful one, we're going to be feeling the heaviness of that memory via thought in this moment. And what I can tell you is you don't have to do that. Now, from a low mood and a low perspective, when I kept doing that over and over again, I was miserable. And consequently, my body was screaming at me to stop and slow down. Hence the back pain and the stomach problems and all the other things I've talked about. But now, if I go back into the past from a better mood, from a better perspective, I can talk about the hurtful things people have said, or the disappointments, the betrayals sometimes, even the violence I went through in my 20s. I can talk about it, I can remember it with understanding and compassion. So Harry Potter was right. It's only happening if we remember it. And it's only a memory, and it's past and it's gone, and you don't have to suffer now anymore. So there's some Harry Potter wisdom for you. I have another one, so look for part 2. Bye.